So
did you, Sheila, just
yes. Yeah, so now it's, I mean, we're just waiting for the restaurants to be open, and then we can provide that amazing experience. And of course, we're doing our best to do that now, but because there's just little interaction than compared to, you know, normal times.
Exactly.
But I believe they're trying to get the restaurants open on the 4th of June.
Okay.
So we have very good hopes. So yeah, I think keep my fingers crossed that we are allowed to open again, because I think then our hotels will get much more busy. We see the pickup already in the next few weeks coming up. So yeah, I have good hopes.
And it's definitely a thing that the more noise you make right now, the more business you will gain, because people, they need to be reminded of hey, we're here. And that's what we're now really drumming to also to our kind of networks at that, that, you know, we're keeping up, updating and understanding what the situation is, and also can help with this transition to live events, because there are a lot of new details. So how is because you mentioned the hybrid and virtual events, has there been any physical changes in the 2 hotels to accommodate the hybrid and virtual events?
Yeah, we had one in the Marriott, I know, but we work very closely. We don't have anything like in-house ourselves, but we work very closely with AV partners. So once we get a request from a client, then we just immediately speak to our AV partner to see, of course, what is possible. And of course, we have some things on hand already, but you can't really say like it's going to cost this and this, because it really depends on what the client wants and needs. Does it need to be recorded? Does it not need to be recorded? You know, you can't just give out a sheet and just say like, hey, this is the price. So yeah, but then, I mean, we've had requests, but we just see that everyone is just more keen on postponing it until there will be an actual live event.
Yes.
So that's something that we really see, and which I really hope that will happen again.
I think it really depends on the focus, or as in the client target group that you have. But what we have noticed as well is, because there's uncertainty about the events going live, then if there is already a well-made plan how to transfer it to hybrid or virtual in case something happens. So like, because the speakers, they get booked anyway, or the keynotes or CEOs or the C-levels. So you want to, well, we would like to bring them in anyway, even if there's not a big crowd or a lot of delegates. And therefore, transferring it on site into virtual is quite an important factor when we are choosing some of those, I would say, more informative events. But when it comes to incentives, then it's all about campaigns and things. So how are you accommodating, for example, the remote workers, and are there campaigns around it to encourage longer stays for the future? I mean, because we will carry on.
We used to have it. But right now, if there's like a long stay request, we just take care of it ourselves. It's not like we have a really specific promotion for it, but we just make a nice price for them, and we make sure that everything is taken care of. I don't think that when you're a long stayer that you want to book just normally at Marriott.com without even talking to us about it. You know, that you want to know what's possible. You want to know what the hotel can do for you in terms of your requirements. Also in terms of breakfast, you know, what are your wishes? What are your wishes for dinner? You want to discuss that before your booking. So
that's right.
So yeah, I don't think that that's really necessary, but that's personal, I think so. But yeah, of course we had like for remote workers that they could work in our public spaces, and also of course we are on some websites that they can rent our rooms. But here as well, I mean, we are so restricted in what we can do because the public areas are not open for catering. So why would you sit somewhere that you can't even drink coffee? So I mean, at this moment we can't do much, but
I actually wanted to show the COVID hand sign, or rather the hand sign on the VisualizerVisit, because I think it's my favorite part. It makes me feel like I'm ready to go, ready to explore the world. And each hotel is actually unique and different. And of course, it's just because it's in the VisualizerVisit itself, I find it very handy that perhaps, each country has a different guideline, each hotel has a different one, and this one is very neatly presented.
Well, I have to say that because they are in these, I would say, links in this one, because this is actually just you hopping from one presentation to another, so they haven't been connected, but normally we have it downloaded in the presentation so that it sits under the same link. So there are different ways, but at least we can visit. That wasn't very event specific. It had the general guidelines, which also we have been sitting in Marriott global meetings with HelmsBriscoe quite a few times during the pandemic, listening about these new, I would say the new protocols, and also some of the campaigns that came through regarding cancellation policies. And they give us also like a more confident to discuss about, okay, client is not entirely sure if they're able to go live, but if they are, what can we do? And like you said, that personal communication is so much more important than sending over by email or something like that.
And that's why we actually appreciate this site visit, 45 minutes each, because we get the chance to really know the hotels in detail, and not just a breeze through of all the properties and the brands. And we do attend on a regular basis, nearly every day, our own industry related sessions. But this is one of the places where we can learn at heart, the best features that we can offer to our clients. So thank you so much, Maaike, for that. And of course, our global sales here in Finland.
Well, thank you as well. And I think what we get here is really the highlights, because sometimes as we do maybe 4 or 5 site visits a day, even on a physical visit when we travel, it is hard to remember. So one of the key questions, one of the key questions I always have is, so what's the wow, what's the main selling point, or what should I remember from this property, if there's anything? I think we kind of got into that point here with this image. So always remembering, well, this is the unique feature that we will then focus on when we try to justify to the client why should they choose this property. And also there are other really good points, like you said, about the basically the friendly neighborhood and all the local aspects that you have incorporated, and the unique rooms, each of them being unique. Actually, lots of rooms, over, what was it,
402, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So exciting. Thank you so much for
remind our guests that because we have HelmsBriscoe associates here with us today, and also our DMCs, you can use this visualizer visit on your own, at your own time, with your own clients, with Maaike, or with your global sales in your home country. So this is right now in public mode, and Maaike, our global sales, or everyone in Marriott, can improve the interactivity of it, and Anna will just put in our chat box the link to it. So all the properties of Marriott, for example, we presented JW, Marriott, and Venice, are also available for all associates and DMCs, and practically hashtag event proofs. So we're so happy that we could actually share this, and get our chance to really get our clients to sign the contract even as far as 2025.
Definitely. Thank you so much for that. Good recap. And so next Thursday we're gonna have a little bit different group of people joining us as well. So we will be presenting, and we also share recordings, the Facebook Live. Thank you for those that were tuning in from there, from all over the world, as we see each week. And we have 11 o'clock Central European time, the second session as well. So thank you so much, Maaike, for your time.
Thank you very much, guys, for giving me the opportunity. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me, everyone. And hope to see you on Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Moi. Thank you.
Doei doei, we say.
Doei doei.